Well, good morning, everyone. How you all doing? Weather day. Whew, is it cold out? It is. It's gonna get even colder. Anywho, I have this big old chunk of wood. It was 3 inches, and I shaved off maybe a ½ inch of the back. And I had a guy, he's always say, I love carving gnomes. Do another gnome, do another gnome. So I've had this idea in the old noodle brain. So I just drawed it, took a coping saw, cut off some relief. I'm not going to wear my hands out and everything. It's just a drawing, big old fat guy. And right now, I'm going to cut my stock cuts in. There's no sense of wearing a knife out. Alright, that's good enough. Don't have to be perfect. And that stops the hat. My chicken's moving. My fancy duck, not chicken. My fancy duck hair. Crazy hair ducks. He's not done yet. Crazy hair ducks. Alrighty. That's good enough. Now, let's see here. Let's just put one right here. I'm going to carve some big old fat type feet on him, but you don't need all this wood. Just get you a coping saw. That's good enough. I was asked a question, left a couple, questions the other day on my YouTube. I asked these questions, and they were talking about me, symmetry, or making sure the nose is perfect, or, whatever. Well, these are mythological. They're just a gnome. Why worry about it? Two sides are different in my life when I carve. I mean, when you stand in front of the mirror, both sides of your body don't look the same. There's two sides different. Now, I mean, if you're wanting to carve an authentic Santa Claus or something, I can understand you want to get the mouth and, the eyeball is just perfect and all that. These are gnomes. Who cares? Who cares? Or, some of my whimsical Santa Clauses. They're just very whimsical, so I don't worry about it. Carving's supposed to be fun and everything. See how I did that? Right there. Already got that relief cut right there. Just a stock cut right there. See? Right there. Very simple. This is a nice piece of basswood. This stuff cost me some money. Whew, is this stuff expensive. Okay. So we got that one set. Let's just drag that knife right across there. Alright. Now we got that one set. Now see? Like I said, I just took it. I took this chunk here and cut it off with the saw. Now I've got a chunk. Instead of sitting here whittling it away and wasting money, I got a chunk. Okay. Okay. Now we got some symmetry there. Look, you got part of his body. You can see where his fat body is. Why draw the mustache in and stuff? I gotta carve all this, so I'll shape all this and everything. There's no sense of spending all that drawing and wasting your time. Nope. And I could have drawn the nose round and everything, but I just went with a square nose right now. Just get a box. That's really all you need to do. Can you folks see? Alright, just bring you in here a little bit. Let me move my crazy hair duck. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get all these stop cuts in and all this stuff. Alright, we got to change knives. We need a different knife. A knife. That's what we need. There we go. We need something with a good spline on it so I can push and set some of these lines in. That's what we need. There you go. There you go. But no, like I said, unless it's you want an authentic Santa Claus or a face, or yeah, you can spend hours and hours and driving yourself nuts and flipping it and flipping it. But these are just gnomes. Very, they're mythological. They're not a real, they're just fun. So don't beat yourself up. Please don't. Don't have to. There you go. Now let's just see here. Let's get the old pencil root. See how you know where my center is. You know, center of the nose, center of the hat. La-di-da. Looks good enough for me. Just a lot of rough out right now. Just get some of your picture roughed out so you won't lose your lines. They don't have to be perfect. You're just roughing it out. Gives you a visual to look at. There's no blueprints on this. I just drawed it. I did just a few minutes ago. There you go. And it started out, like I said, this expensive. That's what I bought the other day. That's 3x3. I did take off a half an inch or so because there's no sense of just taking expensive wood and just whittling it away and everything. Nope. Okay, then like I said, this will eventually go, right in through here for like a pair of pants, or something. I don't know how I'm going to do it. It hasn't talked to me yet. It may just be rounded. I know there's just too much corner right here. Right here's too much. Too much right here. There you go. We're making he's going to be fat and round. His body. There you go. There you go. Yes, now the hat. Let's see here. This one, okay. This is going to be the back. Yeah. That's going to be the back of it. Yep. The back of his hat, it may be a little bit flatter. Could be a little bit flatter right through here because that goes over the nose. I'll mess with it. I got so much wood here. We got to remove a ton of wood and waste already enough. We're just setting lines. Trying to give you folks an idea of what this little fat dude's going to look like. What's nice about this, you have so much room of of making things, and there's no mistakes. You got so much wood here. If you don't get something right, you can fix it really easy because you're starting out with a bulk of wood. A lot to go down. I'm just trying to lose some of these rough corners on my old hands. Yeah, it's supposed to get biting cold here in Tennessee. Whew. Is it ever? I do not like cold weather. Mm-mm-mm. Well, it don't want to come out of there. There you go. It didn't want to behave. Another gun. La-di-dee. Oh. Let's get the big chisels out. Like I said, why waste your blade? Why dull your blade? Doing another, I'm starting my heart flags. You know, anything red, white, and blue is me. These are all chisels. See? Nothing but chisels. All hand tools, no machines. Know some? We need to remove some wood. D. There you are. Get this roughed in, and then we'll clean up all the cuts. More stop cuts there. Lift that hat up. Okay, I'm just kind of roughing him in. Like I said, a lot of roughing. Yep. Just a lot. There we go. We're getting him roughed in. Knock off some of them edges on that hat, but that thing keeps stabbing me in the hands. You know? Yes, it does. Just get you a big old chunk of wood and go for it. Draw as you're going. I'm telling you, to me, it turns out better. Let the wood talk to you. Let it tell you what it wants. Listen to it. It's telling you a story. See? Just a big old, he's gonna be fat. He's gonna be a fat dude. Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't worry about 100% perfect because I'm a mythological carver, and I've done all the eyeballs until I could fall over. You know, I just like stuff more fun and not, just because, I tell people, you stand in front of the mirror, what do you see? Do you see two sides the same, or do you see two sides different? That's what I tell, and I used to teach a lot of this. Go stand in the mirror, what do you see? Your body's different on each side. It's not 100% perfect. And that's the way I carve. I do. Knock that corner off that nose. You can see it's starting to, I can make it round. Like I said, I will draw the mustache. I think I'm going to draw a quirky one. Not just a normal. I got something in my head. I'm going to draw on this and see what it looks like. Because it may not work. I don't know. It's my old brain. It's telling me things that I may not like. See? Very simple. This is way too much wood in my hands. Way too much. Let's get some of this out of my way. Well, I'm hoping after this crazy cold snap we're getting ready to have, folks, we're done. I've had enough. My neighbor over here, he went to Florida. Like, yep, you're leaving before the cold hits. And he smiled at me. Now, he's got family in Florida. His wife's mother's lives in Florida. So, can you blame him? Nope. I can't. Got a lot of wood here just to get goofy with. Like I said, just get you a block and go for it. There's no rhyme, there's no reason, there's no perfect. Stop getting off at, to me, this is my personal opinion, but don't worry if one side of the nose is higher than the other or whatever. I see a lot of people, they fret over that, and they draw and draw and draw, and they like, who cares? It's a mythological carving. It's fun. It doesn't represent real. It's just a gnome. I've seen too many of these carved, and people beat themselves up way too much. And if you have to, whoops, hang on, folks. My pencil jumped out of my hand. Oh, Lordy. Like I said, if you need a visual, draw you a visual. Just draw you a visual. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now you can see right there. Now there is another way you can do this to make it even faster. To help not destroy your knife. Like I said, get your coping saw. Got you some reliefs in that. Everybody goes, well, that's not hand carving. I'm sorry, am I doing it with my hand? Yeah. I'm being smart. Okay? Put it in a vise and cut it. But now, it just breaks off even better. Okay? There's so many ways you can take this off. There's so many ways. I'm just trying to show you some of the easier ways. I can mount this to my table here and use a chisel. I can take it off with a chisel. Da 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 da. Where's she at? See? I can move a lot of wood with that chisel. I can. Can I get you up here? See? All I'm doing, I can move this wood extremely fast. You can use a lot of tools in carving. You know, chisels, palms, knives, especially when you're just removing bulk. Too much wood. You know, that's all you need. Flip it over. Watch your hands. Don't do what I do, folks. If you use a chisel, mount the wood. Fasten it to your workpiece. I have been carving, building for years. And yeah, I have made my fair share of mistakes. But that's how you learn. Yeah. See? Just roughing him in. You know, and I know where the center is because I've already drawn it. See? The center's right here. I can see that. Yep. Let's see. Center's about right there. Oh, look at there. He's starting to shape up. We'll use a little bit more chisel. Just kind of rounding him up and getting rid of them crazy corners. You know? Hurts my hands. And I was asked another question. I'm going to answer it right now. A guy asked me that, should you keep your knives sharp or buy soft wood? Well, I'm going to ask you that right now. Always your knife. And a knife, a dull knife is a dangerous knife. Because if it's dull, you got to really kind of pull and push and everything. And then you're going to slip and stab yourself. And it's not going to cut your wood right. Keep your knives sharp. Always sharp. Strop them like I do. You know, don't worry. No, you don't need to buy extremely soft wood just to be a carver. No, you don't. Keep your knives sharp, and you'll be fine. So I hope I answered that question. A sharp knife is a smart knife. A dull knife is a dangerous knife. Always remember that. Get you around this way. I'm carving up. I'm standing up carving this. This is a lot easier on a block of wood like this than me sitting down. Because I'm moving it multiple times, trying to shape and stuff. And there's a ton and a ton of wood's going to come out on him. But you can already see the idea of what I'm doing. Yes, you can. And all you new beginners, I'm going to stress this again. Use a glove. Use a glove. Or that medical tape, the blue tape, wrap your hands. Use a glove. I don't use one. I've learned to manipulate and control the knife. Yes, I have. We didn't grow up with gloves when we was kids. No one had them. So I come from a different age, a different time, and everything. But I want everybody out there to be safe and everything. Don't ever carve on your legs like I do. Nope. Carve on a table, a board, something. Don't be me. Okay? I can't stress that enough. And the other misconception is, I had a lady one time, she goes, for all these years I told my kids never to cut towards themselves. Well, I'm sorry. If you're going to be a carver, a woodworker, whatever like that, you are going to cut towards yourself. You're going to do things that, you're not really supposed to, but you're going to have to. A little swoop-de-doo right here. Yes, look how fat he is. Yeah, gives me a lot. And like I said, you know, when I get ready, I'm going to come down here. I may drop this one down. I don't know yet. I'm just roughing one. This ain't the final mustache. A little fatter right here. I'm just roughing. You know, you can see where somewhere in through there. This one's more better than that one. We're just roughing in, giving ideas. It's got to come up more this way. You know, we're just playing. We're just playing. You know, seeing things. Letting it talk to us. It's not even ready for that. But don't take off. I'm going to drop it right here. You know, I'm going to come down right in through here. But I'm going to leave this in bulk. I'm going to leave this all in bulk right here. I don't want to go down too deep because that's where the mustache and stuff is. So I'm going to drop that where I can get to the nose and everything. And then I will come in and draw that mustache in. Let me get my... where'd you go? There you go. I made that one too. I love chisel carving. Let's set this nose for another relief cut. There you go. There you go. You should sharpen these things. Sharpen chisels. You know? All right. See, that allowed me to drop that down deep. Right down there and get that nose started and everything. Now, before I cut any of the mustache in, I'll clean all these cuts up. A good clean carving is a lot better carving. It's easier. It's going to look better. Make sure all your cuts are good and straight. All these right through here. Clean everything up. And you can continue. Back and forth, guys. Patience. I'm just hurrying here. Normally, I wouldn't be doing this extremely this fast. I'd be taking time and stuff. But we're trying to shoot this video and everything to show you folks of some of the steps you can do. I am not good with videoing. I don't know how to edit. We're working at that. My wife was trying some editing the other day on the computer. I don't know where she got on it at, but we are trying. Okay? Yeah. Now, see? Nose is a lot deeper just by using that chisel. And the same thing here. Da-da. Drop it underneath the hat. Got to drop him under the hat. He's dropped underneath the hat now. Is it done? No. I got so much wood here, I'm really going to drop that down. I want to raise that hat brim up. So, I mean, I have a ton of wood. I can really... That's what's nice about having this much wood. Because you can really manipulate the carving change it up, get some detail out of it, versus an inch by inch or 2 inch. This is quite a bit of wood, Set that nose back. It's under the brim. Yeah. He's just set back. He's just set back. And see what I'm going to do right here, I'm swooping it. So I'm doing a little whoop-de-doos here. So my eye's watching this right here. I'll draw you a line, but I'm watching this right in through here. I'm going to concave this. So this is what I'm watching. I don't need to pencil it in, but I'm trying to show you folks what I'm looking at. And that's what I'm looking at. Just kind of giving it a little flare there. Well, time is moving on me and everything, so I'm going to be getting off here. Everything, messing around with some things in the shop. I got a lot of things to paint and everything, and I'll be messing with this again. But just wanted to show you what a big old fat gnome is. Very simple. Just a block of wood. Nothing right, nothing wrong. They're mythological. Stop worrying about symmetry on these. They don't have to be perfect. That's what, you don't want it to look like a machine did it. Your hands are not a machine. Carve, just carve it. Don't worry about if the mustache is a little bit different on each side, the nose, whatever. You don't have to worry about that. That's my belief. Y'all have a blessed one. Thank you for everyone who has been sharing my videos and everything, giving me all the likes and love. I do appreciate that. Please stay warm and safe, and Wither Dave will just talk to you later. Thank you.